Hi guys, Danny Crouch here from This Is My Time. I just wanted to talk to you today about helping friends, because we all love helping friends. I've had some interesting turnarounds over the last 24 hours, and as we as coaches know, we can't coach our friends and family. So this isn't necessarily about coaching, this is more about mentoring, sharing insight, providing support to friends. And there's one particular person in mind that I'm talking about. I'm not going to tell you her name, but she's really important to me. Her husband is a friend of mine that has been a friend of mine since we were about year 4, so what's that, 9 or 10 years of age. Anyway, long story short, he's in the mines in Western Australia, and she's up here on the Gold Coast. Really hard. They've got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Almost gave them their names. That would have given it away even before. So she's in effect raising these kids, and I don't mean this in a hurtful way, but she's sort of like a single mother. He's away 28 days of the month, comes home for 5. They talk every morning and night, loving couple. They love each other very much, but they're trying to provide a house and a home for their boys. I'm giving another clue here anyway. She and he have been challenged with this sort of backwards and forwards, dad not being around, dad not being there to raise his kids, and so on and so forth, and she's trying to develop her business through Isagenix. Now let me explain. Isagenix, coaching, yoga, meditation, Amway, whatever it is, I don't necessarily buy into all of them. What I do buy into is the concept, and the concept is improving yourself and wanting to be happy, wanting to find fulfillment and success. And too many people get caught up in this belief that it's multi-level marketing, or it's about the money, or it's about this, or it's about that. At the end of the day, if you are searching for improvement or searching for happiness, or you hunt for happiness, it doesn't matter what vehicle you use to get there. It's about how actually getting there and achieving your happiness. And we had a great chat, and I'm sort of mentoring her with her business, and it comes back to what's inside and what's about her. And she's had some awesome breakthroughs. She called herself Superwoman or something along those lines. Amazing words. The words that a single mother would use, because she takes on a double persona of both the feminine and the masculine, whatever the word is in a relationship. So she's got to be the tough guy, and she's got to be the loving mother, and there's this sort of contradiction that sort of pulls them apart and brings them back together again. Anyway, we had these talks, and she's never asked her mother-in-law for help. She's got to do it all herself. She's a superwoman. She does everything. He's away. He's raising the money as much as he can. She feels like her business isn't booming. She's focusing on the money, which is not what she's about. She's not about money. She's about happiness. She went through the Isagenix program, lost something like 20 kilos or something like that, and it was about her kids and her happiness and how well she was treating the kids. She was not getting sleep. She was getting frustrated with the boys. She was yelling at them. And Isagenix provided this vehicle to develop her happiness. And that's what she believes in. So it's not about the money. It's about finding her happiness. And this is what she wants to promote through her business. And she started to get this, and she started to understand this. And she also started to understand that she's not actually a superwoman. She can ask for help. She can ask for help from her family, and she can ask her husband to come home, because her goal is for her business to take off so he can return back to the Gold Coast and doesn't have to go away, because he's missing out on some of the most precious years of his son's lives. And he gets that, but he's a helper as well. And he sees his way of helping is by going away and working to raise money, and at the moment he's thinking about the money, and he's focusing on the money rather than focusing on what's important, which is his happiness. Really fascinating talk. Anyway, massive moment this morning. Got a Facebook message from her saying wonderful news, all the things are starting to fall into place. She's getting clarity, which is a word she actually picked out of Nick's bowl. She has a bowl of words of the day or whatever it is, and you pick it out and that's what you focus on. Her word was clarity. I went back through some of her Facebook posts over the last few weeks. The word clarity turns up. So what I'm hearing is she's searching for clarity. So quite possibly what she's going to develop through her business is to help others find their clarity. So whether it's through weight loss or feeling better or health or wellness or whatever it is, if they get this clarity, they're going to feel better about themselves. So I don't know if this is starting to make sense for you or not, but going back to what she was saying this morning, really great news. She went to call her mother-in-law because she wanted to be honest and say, look, I need some help. Couldn't find the number, and bang, the phone rings in her hand. It's the mother-in-law. And this is what actually made me cry. It didn't make me cry. I chose to cry, but I know the mother. Wonderful, wonderful woman. Raised 3 boys. There's another clue. You might know who this is. She listened to her and she said, look, I'm really struggling at the moment. I'm raising the 2 boys. I'm doing this all on my own. I need some help. I need some help. And this wonderful mother said, you know what, I've been waiting for you to ask because I can't impose myself on you. I needed to wait for you to come to me and ask. And I'm so proud of you for asking, because you can't do everything. You know, you're on your own. You're trying to get this business up and running, and he's away, and when he comes back, he's a loving guy, and I'm so proud that he's picked a woman like you to be his wife, because that's my little boy. But I'm so proud that you've asked me, and let me tell you, I want to come over at least once a week and look after the boys while you go and do your stuff. So it really brought lumps, and I can feel myself sort of tearing up now. Both beautiful, beautiful women. They're both fantastic mothers. And it just goes to show that you don't have to be superhuman. You don't have to be these incredible people. If you want help, ask. It's not that hard. That's what we do as coaches. That's what yoga instructors do. That's what Isagenix does. That's what Amway does. That's what meditation does. That's whatever it is. Personal trainers, holistic healers, naturopaths, all these people that look after human beings, that's what they care about. They care about giving to others so that those others can feel better about themselves. So just ask. If you're friends, ask your friends if they need help. If you're a friend and you need help from a friend, ask your friends. I can't implore it enough. Just ask. Friends are awesome. I love you guys. See ya.